Hey guys, Kiwambasa here, and welcome to Doki Literature Club. And, yeah, we're gonna continue where we left off. So anyway, it might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? No, it's supposed to be an anime chicks club, get it right. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens, I flicker back. I don't know how to fucking read poems. I'm like a complete illiterate dumbass when it comes to poems. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You know what I've noticed? That girls with bad handwriting, no, with good handwriting are like, my handwriting shit. I'm like, girl, my handwriting looks like it got drawn by a chimpanzee who just taking a shit, okay? And used that as something to write with. That's what my handwriting looks like. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, exactly. But it took you a long time to read. That's cause I'm an illiterate dumbass. I can't read cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. You know who else is pretty, Yuri? Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in the ghost, Yuri? Boo. Damn it, my character isn't a ghost. Hoo-hoo! Well, how do you say that? Hoo-hoo? Whatever. Actually, the story isn't about being a ghost at all, Kyle. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. That's fucking true, though! But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Oh shit. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. Hey, nah, this isn't Star Wars, I should shut the hell up. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Like how to smash, You think so? Yeah, of course. Ah. I'm always gonna do it like that because I have a friend named Tyler. Every time he laughs, he goes, ah! So I'm gonna do it like Tyler. Ah! That's exactly how he says it. Ah! You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. That's not the only thing you're gonna enjoy. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kyle. Ah. Me too. Who should, Monica! I was too excited for that. I have fucking problems. Hi, Kyle. Having a good time so far? Yes. Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Did I just say good twice? What? I've been smoking too much. Whatever the fuck I was smoking. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. We could watch anime and play video games, like at my house. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Kyle. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Kyle. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It was really metaphorical. Metaphorical for death and suffering. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Wow. I guess I underestimated you. Yeah, you don't underestimate the Kill Mombasa. I may be an illiterate dumbass, but I can out-meme you in a match. Okay? It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Yep. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, I do. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to desire their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. You know, if I could play this game for fucking 2 hours instead of going to English class, I'd fucking do it. Like, this is like the best English class I've ever fucking been in, and like, it's not even based off, yeah, I don't know. They could take, okay, I read that. I never really asked though. I'm sure no one near her level yet. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everything else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha! Ahaha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It shouldn't have been me. See, the direction that sparkle, spackle? What the fuck? Spackle? Protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What the fuck does this mean? Alright, so, did she just look in a hole and shit? I'm sorry, I have very bad literacy. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten very popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany, really, recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Okay, how do I fucking say it? Is it epiphany? I'm gonna say epiphany, okay? Yes, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Silence. Kyle, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Oh, that's very nice of you. What? Harsh. What? You always expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm that stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? Still proud of the first poem you ever wrote. Then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I get it. That's my literacy, literally right fucking there. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Yeah, I do, because I can relate. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I can relate to her. I have like no talents whatsoever. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up I'm yawning. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps me bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I thought she'd be the oldest. For some reason, there's like weird... Anime characters have the weirdest fucking aging ever. Like, I remember I watched this one anime where like the fucking kid was like 20 or something. The rest of them were teenagers and they looked twice his age. It was hilarious. I think it was called like Oran fucking Club or something. Nah, I don't know. Host Club. Yeah, that's all I remember from the title. Something Host Club. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, oh whoa, I have so many choices. So many choices. How about the ghost over there? Can I read the poem to that ghost over there? Is Yuri the closest you get to a... Never mind. I was gonna say, is Yuri the closest you get to a big titty goth in the game? Sorry. I just had to say it. Do they still make big titty goth memes? Like, I don't know. ... This is a good poem, Kyle. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. And I'm the kind of guy who'd be writing poems on his... Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. What? I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Kyle. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Of course. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away on a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Okay, I'm gonna actually read it now. I want breakfast. That's, you know, I'm so miserable in the fucking mornings. Like, in the mornings, I literally want to kill everybody. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Aw. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Hold on, someone's Skype calling me and shit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna save here. And this video's either gonna end or I'm gonna continue it. But yeah, see you guys. Okay, we're back. It was a short Skype call. So anyway, yeah. Next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna be... Oh my god. I don't know if you saw that, but my friend typed something to me on Steam. It said, Doki Doki Literature Club makes me fap every day. I don't blame you, I mean, Yuri! And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. All across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Same. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. You mad, bro? Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Kyle did too. So based off that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Aw, come on, Yuri! And Kyle liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. That's right. I'm impressed by you, Yuri. Okay, I need to fucking stop. I am going full weeaboo right now, and it's only gonna get worse. Trust me, wait till I get Nekopara and Honey Pop. That's when my channel's gonna make a weird turn. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh shit, the music stopped. Oh! Didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Kyle appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kyle started showing up. Hey, I don't mind that at all. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me, as if they noticed I was standing there. Kyle! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Kyle. What? Wait. There is a reason we have many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Kyle? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, see, my literacy sucks shit. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I meant, no, I liked Yuri's poem. Go back. Go back. No, I'm going back. I liked Yuri's poem. Okay, we're back. Now I'm going back to making the decision again. Okay, so what happens when I click Natsuki? Yup. Huh? Oh shit, I wasn't reading the lines. I'm so sorry. I should have read the fucking lines. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Running is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be definitely hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah! Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Hmm? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but to feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Kyle. Sheesh! Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about you... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, no. What the fuck just happened? How do I get back to the game? Okay. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Kyle. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. What about... Wait, about what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. At the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it has been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Kyle, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Kyle! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does this kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Kyle, it's nice that I'd have to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Does Yuri like me? That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? No, Kyle. You go to Yuri's house and you go, hey, hey. I don't fucking know. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an intentional monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'm back to writing a poem again. Oh look, it's miniature versions of them. I'm trying to click on Yuri, but nothing is fucking happening. Can I freaking buy this as like a magnet, please? Okay. Frightening. Ooh, frightening pleasure. 50 Shades of Grey shit. Adventure. Inferno. Unending. Scars. Cage, yes. Wrath. Massacre. Dark. Climax. Grief. Tears. Death. Bed. Dream. Uncanny. The music is starting to sound weird as shit. Contamination. Crimson. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it here at the beginning of the club meeting. So, anyway, that was my Doki Doki Literature Club gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed. And, like I always say, see you guys next time.